When it involves professional image, cosmetology is the arena to where you need to put forth your very best. Welcome everyone. My name is Leon Porter. I'm your cosmetology coach. Thanks again for tuning into the channel. Your appearance means a lot. For those out there who think otherwise, I'm going to repeat it again. Your appearance means a lot with a little more volume, and hopefully you got it. But I said it respectfully, okay? So hopefully your feelings are not hurt because I increased the volume in emphasizing that point against your belief that, you don't think appearance means a lot. Appearance means a lot in this particular broadcast. My goal is to help you learn what you need to learn as a student of cosmetology and also a student of excellence at whatever school you're attending. This is the one-stop turnkey broadcast channel that can be considered as being your a study buddy for you. And if you miss any of the lessons, they're still up there. They will remain up there for your viewing pleasure, for you to go back and learn what you need to learn if you missed those broadcasts. But welcome again. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some information regarding your professional appearance, and hopefully every day you attend your cosmetology campus, you are dressed to impress. It doesn't matter if you're still receiving in-class instruction, you haven't even gotten to the point enough hours yet to showcase what you want to showcase to the clients on the cosmetology classroom floor. No matter where your level is, whether it's classroom or in the clinic, you want to dress at your very best. And that is what I'm going to emphasize throughout this particular lesson. Okay? All right, your professional image. Hey, listen, I've worked in salons. I've been in locations to where, and it's sad, but true. When you go to cosmetology school or any type of school for that matter, barbering, esthetician, nail technician school, or wherever, listen, don't allow what you've learned with the foundation regarding the foundation from those outstanding instructors that are instructing you regarding your professional appearance. Don't pass state board, and when you get to the salon, you start wearing any and everything that you want to wear. You got too comfortable. Okay, your appearance means a lot. Your appearance can attract clients just because of the way you look. And if you're groomed properly, you got the right things working for you regarding your hygiene, okay? You know what I'm talking about, all right? You got things working for you good in that area, and your money will increase, and not only that, your business will also continue to prosper. But I know some days you don't feel like dressing to impress, and your clients, you've already gotten used to them. You know who they are. You've been doing their hair for years, and you feel as though you can dress any way you want to dress. I leave that to your discretion to do what you want to do, because you're going to do it anyway, right? No matter how much I emphasize the point. But at the first onset, when it involves what I'm sharing with you today, first impressions matter a lot. How many of you ever heard that? First impressions, matter a lot. How you look will determine the number of clients you get on your book. And I didn't mean to rhyme there, but you know what I'm talking about. You are a direct reflection of your business. Your appearance is a reflection of how serious you take your profession. And hopefully you are taking your profession seriously. Cosmetology school is not inexpensive. It is expensive. So don't waste your money not taking your learning and your profession seriously. I want to digress here, but it is a moment for me to interject again, okay? that when you show up to cosmetology school, you pay close attention to those instructors, learn as much as you need to learn in your professional appearance from those cosmetology instructors. Don't shy away from any type of client, every nationality, every beautiful ethnic group. You engage yourself to learn how to style those individuals' hair. You don't ever want to limit yourself being a one nationality stylist. You want to learn how to do African American hair. You want to learn how to do Caucasian hair. And I've had the experience when I was in cosmetology school. All I wanted to do was African American hair. My outstanding cosmetology instructor, Miss Smith, outstanding. Sumter Beauty College is where I'm hailing from, or I am a graduate from, in Sumter, South Carolina, and I highly recommend anyone out there that's in that area. You don't necessarily have to be in that area. It is just worth traveling from wherever you are to attend Sumter Beauty College. Big shout out to all the staff there. All right, I know I took that in a different direction, but you are a direct reflection of your business. Your appearance means a lot. It will attract clients to you. So I just wanted to bring that out to you attention as well, with even more emphasis. Now, when it concerns your a personal appearance, why is it important? Can anyone share with me why? I can't hear you. Of course I cannot hear you because you're on that side of the lens and I'm on this side of the lens. So, the reason why your professional appearance is important, we're going to get into that even more. Cosmetologists should study and have a thorough understanding of the importance of their professional image because clients rely on beauty professionals to look good. Amen. You don't go into locations yourself when it's time for you to get your hair did, women, and you're a man, men out there, your hair did, men, meaning go to the barbershop or salon, wherever. You want your stylist to be dressed to impress, or it doesn't even have to be to the extreme, but just dress properly and appropriately because you feel good about that particular stylist because you see that they are taking care of themselves, they're properly groomed. So that's point number one. Finding a salon and environment with a compatible idea is the next point. In my notes, and remember, this information is public information. You can find all of these things that I'm talking about online. But since I am your cosmetology coach and your study buddy, thank you for tuning in regarding what I'm sharing with you today concerning a professional image. But in the notes, it says a professional image and behavioral is behavior. Oh boy, we really get into that. I got so many stories to share about behavior. Listen, keep watching. You hear? Keep watching. That's all I'm going to say. Keep watching. A professional image and behavior is a vital role when it concerns working, when it involves working and flourishing in your career. So that's point number 2 regarding why study the importance of a professional image. Point 4, understanding ergonomics. That is a definition term that I would like for you to look up. You can keep the broadcast going, continue to list, or you can pause it, look up the word on your phone or on your computer, what ergonomics, or what is the definition of ergonomics. Understanding ergonomics can help you keep you healthy and gainfully employed. That is another important reason why you, as a student of excellence, a student of cosmetology, are learning about the importance of your image. And point number 4, behaving professionally includes having a genuine interest in your day-to-day activities. That is point number 4 regarding why you are studying professional image. When I first entered into cosmetology school, all of this preliminary learning about professional image and so forth and so on, I was, first of all, excited. And I wanted to get out there on the floor. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I just wanted to get out there on that clinic floor, learn what I need to learn. I was finally convinced by my mother, Mary Fulton. I love you, Mom. She inspired my heart. She showed me the financial side. I didn't want anything to do with cosmetology. I already shared that in the previous broadcast. And I emphasized the point again. Nothing. You couldn't convince me. You couldn't, pay me enough money to get into cosmetology. I was that, macho, athletic type, popular in school. And I thought cosmetology would have ruined my image. How in the world I can get out here on the grind and I still have wounds today, of the touchdowns that I ran into the end zone, and trophies, and I can just go on and on and on. I didn't want nothing to do with cosmetology because I thought cosmetology was too soft and it was no money in it. Okay? None. Well, thank God for a better understanding that came through my mother. She taught me, she finally, hey, money talks. And one day she pulled out what she made just in half a day work. And my eyes went, bang, ching, ching. I was like, what? Wow. What? And I laugh about it now. But, I truly thank God that I got into cosmetology school and I wanted to get out there on that clinic floor. I know I took a long way to get to this point, but I wanted to get out there on that clinic floor and I wanted to start styling. I didn't know, like I said, what I was going to do and how to do it. But I just wanted to see what was happening, But the cosmetology instruction is vitally important. I thought the process went by so long. Professional image. Oh, when are we going to finish this chapter and move on to the next? Looking at the clock, my watch, and just, it wasn't my cup of tea. But I got through it, and then eventually I did get an opportunity to get out there on that clinic floor. But beauty and wellness, is associated. Wellness and beauty, beauty and wellness. You look good, you feel good within yourself, and you will, and hey, I want to share this with you as well. If you're not looking good, you're not going to feel your very best, so you're not going to perform as a stylist the way you should perform as you would if you were dressed good, looking good, and feeling good. So keep that in mind as well. Personal hygiene, we did touch bases on it, and I know I have to raise the Harley motor on this broadcast a little bit more to get towards the end, because I don't want this to be a 50,000 million hour video. But personal hygiene is vitally important. You should be hygiening, properly and washing your hands. We're going to get into that, and not only washing your hands, but washing your body, because the body stinks. Yeah, I said it. Your body, my body stinks if we don't hygiene it properly. I don't care who you are. Female, male, if you don't wash, if you don't hygiene, if you don't use soap and water, if you do not use deodorant, you stink. And your nose will get used to your smell before anybody knows will ever get used to your smell. But that's, we smell ourselves all the time, because our body, we're in this body. And, when it concerns our nose, we get used to, our scent. But other people, they will be highly offended and will not return to you again if you smell bad. Okay? You can look good, you can dress to impress, but if you're not washing, hey, your business is going down the drain. You know what I'm talking about regarding that. Personal hygiene is considered in the notes. I want to read to you daily maintenance of cleanliness and practicing it, practicing cleanliness, and practicing not only cleanliness but also good habits, good healthful habits. One of the best ways, many of ways, but I'm going to share with you that I'm going to share with you now to ensure that you always smell fresh, so clean, clean. Okay, that's one of the songs I used to listen to back in the day. Outcast, so fresh, so clean. Many of you can relate to that song. One of the best ways that you can ensure that you always smell fresh and clean is to create a hygiene routine before you go to work. Okay, and that could be in any order you choose. You can brush your teeth first, or you can shower first, but make sure that you are doing it before you get into those clothes and looking fresh, and so clean, clean. Toothbrush and toothpaste, brush your bones, brush your teeth, all of them, every last one of them. How often do you brush your teeth? Well, that'll give you an indicator, regarding where you are when it concerns hygiening your teeth and hygiening your mouth. Use mouthwash. There are many different type brands. I like shopping at Walmart. I recommend you going into Walmart and suggesting to you to pick something off the shelf to keep your breath fresh. Okay. Sanitizing hand wipes in the notes here. It talks about that is the way that you can maintain good personal hygiene. Dental floss helps to get the grit and grime from between our teeth so it doesn't cause any type of tooth decay, because tooth decay can contribute to bad breath, and you don't want dragon breath breathing down the back of your client's head and in their nose, burning all the hair off the back of their neck because your breath is hot. All right, you want it to be fresh, so clean, clean. Deodorant is another practice that you utilize daily, hopefully, to put under the arms, because under our arms have sweat glands, and hormones are excreted from under the arms. So you want to make sure you're not musky, you're not having an offensive odor in your client's nose. The hygiene pack is vitally useful. When it involves personal hygiene, developing personal hygiene habits, good habits. Wash your hands throughout the day. Do not. I know the salon can get extremely busy. I mean, like a racetrack. Everything seems like a blur. You're moving so fast, and you got this client under the dryer, you got this one at shampoo bowl, you got this one you're getting ready to start a relaxer on. Hey, listen. Take time out to wash your hands before going to the next client, and be sure to utilize gloves appropriately to where there's no tear in the glove when you're dealing with those chemicals to protect yourself as a stylist. But washing your hands not without soap and water, but with soap and water. You need warm water. I like water that's almost close to being hot. That's me personally. I don't recommend you doing that. You do it according to the temperature that you choose. All right, that's the disclaimer. All right. I like to wear it. It's like it's getting intense. It's intense, and I stay there at that sink and just suds up. I scrub up my fingers and the palms of my hand between, and soap, and wash, soap, more wash, and rinse, and get the towel. The paper towel, dry your hands and use the paper towel to turn off the handle or the faucet handles. That also, because germs are on the faucet handle. Well, anyway, let's get to this particular point regarding personal hygiene, because I've spent too much time on that already. Let's raise the motor so we can get where we need to. Let me raise the motor so we can get where we need to go to keep this broadcast from being 50 billion hours long. Okay, wash your hands. Use deodorant and antiperspirant. Brush, floss your teeth. Just as a recap, do self checks accordingly to make sure that you ain't stank. Okay, but make sure that you are smelling so fresh, so clean. If you smoke cigarettes, if you have a cigarette addiction, there are ways that you can utilize peppermints, help to, things of such. It's not all, solving, but it's something that you can use, like gum is another area to keep that smoke off of your breath. It won't be able to do anything when when it involves your clothing, because of those smoke molecules of that tobacco tar getting into your clothes. But a lingering smell of cigarette smoke is highly offensive, and especially if you drink coffee and don't brush your teeth. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. Now, don't think because you heard me say it that way, I don't love you. I love you, dear heart. But I want to make sure that you are smelling good so you can make that money and learn everything that you need to learn before making the money as a cosmetology student of excellence. Okay, appearances count, people. Okay, personal grooming, dressing for excess. We already, as a recap, we already touched bases on those subjects. Behavior. What type of behavior is, what type of behavior do you have? Do you have a good behavior, or, are you a person that, seeks peace and you pursue it, or you're a person that you're the type of individual that has a bad attitude, bad behavior, and foul mouth. You can talk however you want to talk, but I'm just bringing it out through this broadcast. I can't control your speech because you're going to do what you want to do anyway, right? All right, and I said that in love, okay? Because you are grown, and you're going to say what you want to say, how you want to say it, and to who you want to say it. All right? But, your behavior is very important, and despite you saying it and wherever you're saying it and how you're saying it, it's important to be cautious of how your speech is and how your language is and how your behavior is around the person that came to you to experience a peaceful moment, a cosmetology spa moment, or however they're interpreting that visitation to you, to your salon, to sit in your chair. A lot of individuals are stressed, and they not only go to the cosmetology salon and come see you, just to receive a hairstyle or service. They come there to unwind. Many of them come to you to relax. So you want to keep that in mind, so you're not displaying a bad behavior to them. You're not neck rolling women and men. Your nose isn't flared like James Evans on Good Times, that popular television show. Super actor. I did reference him in one of the earlier videos, and I'm bringing it out again. Your nose not flared, men, and chest bowed out, because that person better like that style, and you better not talk back to me if you don't like this style. And so forth and so on. But we are to behave professionally at all times. Keeping a positive attitude helps, not a negative. Grow more positive attitude within your garden of cosmetology life, and pull up the negative weeds of a negative attitude that tries to pop up in your garden of life as a cosmetologist, because you don't want any type of negativity to prevent your business from growing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Your physical presentation, your posture, you should not be slumped over. You shouldn't be kyphotic. That's the medical term in the medical arena. But you should not be slumped over and your neck sticking out like E.T. You should be standing straight. You should be tall. Your body should be in alignment. And I did, E.T. is a very popular show. I didn't reference E.T. Because I'm trying to down it But it is a award, Academy Award winner, and I can just go on and on about that. But I just use that as an illustration. All right, now don't go off on the deep end. Now you stick with me, okay? Your posture is important. You should be in alignment, and keep reminding yourself throughout the day to practice good posture, because that is part of the ergonomics, the definition that I instructed for you to look up. And I'm going to share a little bit with you now regarding the ergonomics. Ergonomics is the science of designing, in my notes, ergonomics is the science of designing the workplace as well as its equipment and tools to make specific body movements more comfortable, efficient, and safe. The reason why you need to practice good posture as a cosmetologist is because when you design things within your salon, or you're working in the salon that's already been designed and already established, you ought to keep in mind that as you work those long hours, you want to use good posturing, because it is going to be involved in the ergonomics within your environment to help keep you safe. It's going to help you. Good posture helps you to save energy. It helps to make your workday more successful and efficient. If I haven't already said that, you want to keep mindful of that, because the two go hand in hand. If you're walking around all day slumpful, it doesn't matter how good the ergonomics is in that salon or in that barbershop or spa, you are going to pay for it dearly. Trust me, I know, personal experience. But I did get it in check now. I did get it in check. All right. Well, that concludes this particular broadcast. Thank you again for watching. And be sure to subscribe to this channel, because there's a whole lot more in store when it involves your learning pleasure and your viewing pleasure. And I truly consider it an honor to be your cosmetology coach. This particular channel is your study buddy channel. And hopefully you are watching us on social media and learning what you need to learn, because, again, I really do enjoy creating these broadcasts, and also give some feedback regarding what type of things you want to see on the show. And I would do my very best to accommodate. I can't do everybody now, but the ones that are selected, I will accommodate to the best of my ability, and also give you a shout out with your name on the show, whoever you from, or wherever you're hailing from, and so forth and so on. But I think I just keep it to the name, so I'm not putting all your business in the street, or as you just say in the country, put your business in the street. Okay, but so you want to continue to watch. Because this channel is also designed to help you live your best life as a cosmetologist. And also, not only that, but it's to help you pass your class and also pass state board the first time. The first time, now you ain't going to be going back now. You're not going to be going back. You're going to pass state board the first time. And in order to do that, keep watching.